The old clock tower stood tall, its stone facade weathered to a soft gray. For decades it had watched over the town, its chimes ringing out every hour, on the hour. The townspeople loved the clock tower, with its intricate carvings and mysterious past. But there was one thing that set it apart from other clock towers, its peculiar habit of striking two chimes at exactly 2:02 a.m. every night. People whispered about the clock tower's strange behavior, speculating about the reason behind the extra chimes. Some said it was a warning, a signal to those who knew what to look for. Others claimed it was a message from the clock tower's long-dead maker, a genius inventor who had built a timepiece that defied explanation. As a child, Emily had been fascinated by the clock tower. She would sneak out of her house at night, hiding in the shadows to watch the tower's glowing face. At exactly 2:02 a.m., the chimes would ring out, echoing through the deserted streets. Emily felt a shiver run down her spine each time she heard those two chimes, a sense of wonder and mystery that she couldn't shake. As she grew older, Emily became more and more obsessed with the clock tower. She spent hours poring over old records and talking to the town's elderly residents, searching for any hint of the clock tower's secrets. And then, one night, she stumbled upon an old diary hidden away in the town's archives. The diary belonged to the clock tower's maker, a brilliant inventor named Malcolm. As Emily read through the pages, she discovered that Malcolm had built the clock tower to his lost love, Elizabeth. The two had been inseparable, and their love had been strong enough to defy time itself. But Elizabeth had been taken from Malcolm far too soon, leaving him heartbroken and alone. Malcolm had poured all his grief and love into the clock tower, building a mechanism that would strike two chimes every night at 2:02 a.m., the exact time he and Elizabeth had said their final goodbyes. The clock tower was his way of keeping Elizabeth's memory alive, a reminder of the love they had shared and the time they had stolen together. As Emily finished reading the diary, the clock tower's chimes rang out, striking two loud notes that seemed to echo through her very soul. She felt a sense of peace wash over her, knowing that she had uncovered the clock tower's secret. From that night on, Emily made it a point to be at the clock tower every night at 2:02 a.m., listening to the chimes and honoring the love that had built the tower. The clock tower continued to stand tall, its stone facade glowing softly in the moonlight, and every night, at exactly 2:02 a.m., it would strike two chimes, a reminder of the love that had created it and the power of true devotion. Would you like me to continue the story or try a different one?